Thank you very much indeed, Petra, for being here with us this morning at the Wall Street Journal. I know you've come from Haiti. You've flown in, so thanks very much. It's a long way. You're spending a lot of time in Haiti, and I want to talk about that. But if I may start off asking you, if I may, about those terrible events 10 years ago, and if you could you describe what happened? It'll be the 10th anniversary in December. Can you describe what you were doing there, what happened, and just the events of that day?
Yes, and thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to see you again, to be part of today. Thank you. Lovely to see you all. That day was a beautiful sunny day, and my partner and I, we took a walk in the morning on a beach. And then we had the breakfast, we went to the bungalow, and we were packing because we were about to leave in 2 hours' time. And in a second, the life changed for us, for millions of people. And it just shows that every moment is so precious because you never know what's going to happen the next time. There was no warning. I just looked up, I heard people screaming. And who saw the movie The Impossible?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
with and with Naomi Watts.
And Naomi Watts, yeah.
So it was actually the hotel there. This was the same hotel where I was, the same beach. And the first half of the film was exactly my experience.
It was Thailand, right?
In Thailand, and it was really, there was no warning, and in a second, bungalow crashed, glass everywhere, and you were trying to hold on to for dear life. It didn't matter how strong you were. It didn't matter, if you were a good swimmer or anything like that. But what mattered actually was a knowledge. There's a great story of Tilly Smith from England, 11 years old girl at that time. She had a great geography teacher, and he told the class about how to recognize early warning signs of a tsunami. She recognized them, told her parents, and saved the whole beach. And that's the power of knowledge.
How did you survive? I mean, how did you manage to survive?
I had angels looking after me because there was really no chance. I can't explain it in any other way. But after my pelvis being broken in 4 places, drowning many times, drinking the black water, holding onto a palm tree for 8 hours, I didn't think that I will be safe, to be honest. But I was found by a Thai man, and it was really beautiful to see the unconditional love, where people were ready to risk their own lives for strangers because something else could happen, another wave could come. But what was the most heartbreaking was not the pain, the physical pain, but it was emotional pain because when I was holding onto a palm tree, there were children screaming for help. And because there was a debris around me and I was trapped, I couldn't go and help them. And after half an hour, I couldn't hear their voices anymore. And then men, they couldn't hold on. And so that was sort of been something what keeps me driving to do what we do with the foundation and great Happy Hearts Fund team.
So let's talk about that. How did you what gave you the idea to do this particular work? Obviously the tragedy drove you to do this charitable work to help organizations, but explain what's different about Happy Hearts Fund. Mm-hmm. What are the kind of work that you do and why you do it?
So when I could walk again, I went back to Thailand with my friends and my sister to see what's the biggest need, number one, and what can have the biggest impact. And it was already at that time, for the first time in my life, I could see that when first responders leave, support leaves as well, and devastated communities are present. And I see that in all the countries where we work, and we work now in 7 countries around the world. And that means that the children are forgotten without safe school for 4, 6+ years. 6 years is a whole primary school. And the ripple effects on their lives, on the lives of the whole community and future generations is tremendous. Now, when you take it from the other standpoint, if you build safe, disaster-proof school, the ripple effects of that on children's healing, emotional healing, their possibility of job opportunities, the hopefulness from the whole community, it revitalizes economy. We spoke about it in January. It helps the future generation. Is on so many levels. It just gives the energy boost. And more than energy boost, it gives the economical boost.
You focus on that period after, because the emergency responders, as you say, come in, rescue people, reestablish meeting basic needs. But then you say, that one of the problems is that those communities are then often forgotten. Is that right?
Yes, they're forgotten. There's a gap, and I think one of the important things is to look at from scientific research. It shows that there's going to be 320% of increase of natural disasters in the next 20 years. So we cannot be just reacting, because right now we're just reacting to natural disasters. We have to create a better sustained response, because when first responders come, they leave, there's a big drop, and the communities at that time, they cannot put themselves on legs by themselves. So if there's a better sustained response and help not just for the first response, but rebuilding homes, hospitals, schools, already just that will help the communities tremendously to have a better sustained response.
And you work around the world, including in the you've done some work in the United States after disasters.
Yes, after Sandy and Rockaways, yeah. But it wasn't the whole school, but it was helping with computer lab, and we were very happy to participate.
You focused a lot of effort on Haiti after the devastating earthquake there. Tell us what you've done there, and that's one of the poorest countries in the world, notorious problems of governance and crime and natural disasters. What work have you done there?
We started working in Haiti in 2007. We came after hurricanes, and that's the first time I visited Haiti. And when I compare 2007 to now, it takes my breath away, because the changes are tremendous. In 2007, when we arrived, United Nations couldn't enter Cité Soleil. Cité Soleil is the biggest slum in Haiti, and the United Nations couldn't enter it. Now we have 2 schools in Cité Soleil, and more than that, just on Tuesday, we opened up a playground, and the school was funded by Energy and Happy Hearts Fund, and the playground as well. But this playground is more than just a playground. Number one, it's the most beautiful playground I've ever seen in my whole life. Number 2, the community, which had the men from the community who have been part of building this playground, artists as well. And this particle playground is in what used to be the most dangerous area in the biggest slum of Haiti. Now it's been changing tremendously. The community is part of they are being the solution. There's lots of collaboration between many organizations coming together and helping. And on a media wall, there should be some pictures of the playground. I don't know if you can show it, but this playground is all recycled tires, from recycled tires and bamboo, and is absolutely stunning. Or you can go on my Instagram and see it, but it's absolutely breathtaking. And you should see the children as soon as we as soon as we cut the ribbon. They went crazy, but they literally went crazy. They just went nuts. There are toys from, you will see they're like motorcycles out of recycled tires and so on. But what's so beautiful about it, the pastor of that community, he called our partner Caroline, who has been angel for this community. He called her in the evening crying. And he was crying because he'd never seen the children of the community so happy. And this is in the worst area on Haiti. And the change is so tremendous already. And there's a lot of more great stories. There's a 4.3% of growth, economical growth. Last year there were 3 hotels opening up. This year Marriott is opening soon, and just Hilton announced opening, they're going to start building a hotel. They are actually making tablets called Surtap, and those tablets are made in Haiti. They're $100, and they're awesome, too fantastic. So Haiti is really changing if from a business standpoint, from a safety standpoint, is the safest country in the Caribbean now. It has, even from reporting standpoint, I was saying that Reporters Without Borders rank Haiti 2 points up from 49 to 47, right after United States. So it's good.
It's an incredible recovery story. Just very quickly, in the last minute we have remaining, what's next for Happy Hearts Fund? I mean, how much further do you plan to grow this?
Well, this year is the 10th anniversary, as it was mentioned, and sort of short-term goal is to rebuild 100 schools to commemorate. We have a big gala dinner June 19, where we're honoring President Clinton, who has been very instrumental after many natural disasters, with Tsunami or Haiti, and himself. And as we are very much focused on finding a structure for better sustained response, and that's the long-term goal to find that, because I don't want, it shouldn't happen that children and whole communities are waiting for 6 years for support. So that's the long-term goal, and but I think it's not just our goal. I think it's the goal of everyone, because with the increase of natural disasters, they can happen anytime, anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, an extraordinary woman with an extraordinary story and extraordinary work. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in thanking Petra very much. Thank you.
Thank you.